Continuing on, Drake. I wanted to talk about this because I don't know if this is the best move. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if this is the best move. So Drake has reportedly signed 4Bats. 4Bats is a guy who's been releasing songs called like Act 2, Act 3, like these couple of songs. He hasn't even released a project yet. And he went viral because he looks gangsta. If you look at the music video, he's very gangsta, tough. But then when he sings, it's like melodic singing, smooth. It's like the quite opposite. It's like the voice is Pikachu, very fluffy and kind, and then the person looks like fucking Charizard or some shit. That's a Pokemon reference. Or Dragon Ball Z reference. What's a cute character in Dragon Ball Z, man? I'm over here tripping already. Kid Goku, and then you run into, that looks like, what's an ugly-ass character? Frieza, let's just say Frieza. Frieza's pretty ugly, let's just say that. Frieza, they look like Frieza, but then when he talks, he's like Kid Goku, cute and cuddly. So, overall, it's interesting because the guy's racked up so many millions of streams with no label. It's like, it's interesting. So Drake has signed him. But here's the catch here. When I saw that, I was like, why would you do that? Like, as an artist, just don't sign. Because Drake at the level that he's at, and Eminem got flack from Benzino, but I should have mentioned Drake. Drake at the level that he is at has failed. I want to say miserably, but he's failed at launching OVO records and getting big artists blown up off that label. Especially at the level Drake's at. Drake could easily co-sign somebody and skyrocket him. He signed, Party Next Door, I think, is the only, like, the biggest artist on OVO. Like, I think that's the only artist on OVO that's, like, been consistent dropping, and he hasn't even blown up like that. So you used to have I Love McConan on a Tuesday, and then you used to have Plaza, so whatever those two guys are, I have no idea. I know I Love McConan, but Plaza, I have no idea. So you got Party Next Door, which is the biggest one, released the most projects. You got Majid Jordan, which we first heard on Hold On, We're Going Home. You got Roy Woods. You got Division, DVSN. I don't know if you pronounced that right. Baka Not Nice. Popcan, Smiley, Naomi, Sharon, and then now 4Bats. And to be honest with you, most of these artists have not had much success. Like on a global scale, not like a Drake level. I'm not saying that Drake has to find another Drake and the guy has to be a fucking superstar that makes hits for 15 years straight. But it'd be nice if that artist was like at least at a level of, I don't know, like when Wayne signed Drake, Nicki, and Tyga, maybe a Tyga level. Somebody that was like a little up there, or Nicki Minaj level, something like that. But Drake has failed miserably on that. And people say it's because he just takes ideas from the artists he signs and doesn't really help them do much. That's why they call it the OVO sweatshop. So that's why when 4Bats signed, I was like, why would you do that? You got the Drake remix, whatever, cool. But according to the deal, it's only for an EP release. If you guys don't know what an EP is, less than 10 tracks of a project. So short project, which is good. It's not like he's stuck in it for a while. So let's go over the article a little bit more. According to Billboard, the deal was a short-term license. It was confirmed by the two execs and follows a bidding war for 4Bats, whose hit Act 2 date at 8 is making major waves. The track not only racked up 35 million streams for the rising rapper, but also landed on Billboard Hot 100, ultimately climbing to number 59. The warm reception caught the Six Gods' attention, leading to official remix. Bats' lawyer declined to comment on news his client is headed to OVO imprint, but mentioned that he made a calculated decision to creatively collaborate with one of the most iconic artists ever. The attorney added that the positive energy and overall support from Team Drake OVO was a driving factor in getting this song released. We are grateful for their involvement and are excited to see what the future holds as a result of epic, creative, and business moves. Spoken like a true fucking lawyer. So yeah, apparently it's a deal just for an EP, nothing more. So that's good, but it's still scary. I hope he doesn't. I don't know. Just Drake hasn't had, like I said, Drake hasn't had the record of doing anything special with artists. So if anybody should be in flack about having their labels flop, is Drake. At least Eminem got 50 Cent off. Like, damn. 50 is literally one of the biggest, like, artists that came out ever. So at least Eminem got that off. Even though people are saying, 50 already had a buzz going and it was an easy sign. Well, you could kind of say that about Lil Wayne signing Drake. Mind you, guys, let's not forget this. Let's not rewrite history. Drake had Best I Ever Had. It was already doing numbers before he officially signed with Young Money. I'm 100% look that shit up. When he dropped Best I Ever Had, he was independent. He didn't officially sign. There was a bidding war going on. Ultimately, everybody knew he would eventually sign with Lil Wayne. That's just because he had the relationship, blah, blah, blah. Nicki Minaj had a buzz going. Now, not as big as Drake's, but she had a buzz going. So Tyga already had a little bit of history with put the lime in the coconut and twist it all up. That record, he had a little bit of history. So, props to Wayne, but at the end of the day, they had something all going. So I think 50 with G-Unit had the only one where there was no buzz on anybody. Like, think about it. These are all like artists that had nothing, no buzz going for them. Game didn't have this insane buzz. I know Game likes to say, oh, yeah, there's West Coast buzz, and people, no. Game did not have that insane, maybe in the West Coast. I don't know. I wasn't in the West Coast, but Game did not have that huge, even if he had a little buzz, so what? That didn't really do much. Like 50 really presented him to the world. Banks didn't have a buzz, obviously being with G-Unit, Yayo being with G-Unit, Buck being with G-Unit. That helped. That's where the buzz came from. But it's hard to get off an artist, guys. That's the thing. An artist trying to have another artist succeed is a lot harder than just artists succeeding by themselves, because now you're tied to this OVO imprint, which can help, but it can also hinder, because there's a lot of people that don't fuck with Drake and be like, nah, I ain't fucking with him no more because he's fucking with Drake. But there's a lot of people that fuck with Drake, so it's like, yeah. I'm just glad it's just an EP deal, and we'll see how it goes, man. If he gets scrapped and stuff, we never hear about this guy, then yeah, the OVO sweatshop got him. So we'll keep our eye out.